Trump, former First Lady, and the only Slovenian you can name off the top of your head. Well, we don't see a lot of Melania, but she's also been on a media tour this week. Fox News, social media. She's out there because she's a supportive wife who believes in her husband's America First. I'm f***ing with you. She has a book to sell. We actually have a copy here. Yeah, this is it. This is her book. I want to read you a quick passage just to give you a feel for it.
Ever wonder how a little joke about gold paint could make a former president lose his marbles? Jordan Klepper's roast of Melania Trump's memoir just did exactly that. From late-night laughs to truth social tantrums, this comedy bit set off a chain reaction that's got everyone talking. Buckle up, folks. We're about to see how one zinger can turn the political world upside down. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now back to the video. So, there's Jordan Klepper flipping through Melania's memoir like it's a fancy menu at Mar-a-Lago, but instead of ordering the overpriced Trump steak, he's serving up some prime roast. Klepper starts cracking jokes about Melania's decorating tips. And folks, it's comedy gold, literally. Apparently, in Melania's world, gold paint is the new beige. Who knew the White House needed more bling? Maybe she thought it was too plain without a giant Trump sign on the front lawn. But hold on to your hair pieces, because Klepper wasn't just talking about interior design. He went for the jugular, pointing out the irony of a cyberbullying book from Trump's wife. It's like writing a book about veganism while married to the Hamburg.
Prepared to go down to his office on Wednesday morning, he and I had a private moment. Congratulations, I said. What an achievement. All those other people. And you won.
Would you have married Donald Trump if you had a crystal ball that said he would be president?
That's a interesting question.
I gotta wipe away a tear on that one. That is a heartwarming moment that definitely wasn't created by ChatGPT.
The audience was eating it up like it was the last hamburger at a White House dinner. You could almost hear the collective "oh, burn" echoing through the studio. Klepper's zingers were spreading faster than fake news on Facebook. People were sharing clips like they were passing out mega hats at a rally. It was like watching a political comedy version of those oddly satisfying videos, you know, the ones where they cut into kinetic sand. Except this time it was Klepper cutting into the absurdity of Trump world. But here's where it gets interesting. Suddenly Kerr wasn't just a comedian. He was a political commentator with a punchline. His roast wasn't just making people laugh. It was making them think. It's like he found the secret sauce of political discourse. Take 1 part humor, add a dash of truth, and sprinkle liberally with savage burn. Serve hot and watch the conversations ignite.
Sleep much. He does, of course.
Does he wear pajamas?
No.
Oh. No. What does he wear when he sleeps, Melania?
Well, one of the things she...
Oh. But maybe hearing about Donald Trump's bedtime routine from Melania doesn't get your engines revving. Fortunately, the campaign also brought out someone for the ladies.
Former senior advisor to President Trump, Stephen Miller.
Melania says, "You are naked in bed." And he says, "And you are the first lady. Good luck."
The audience reaction was like a laugh track on steroids. Each zinger was met with a mixture of shocked gasps and delighted howls. It was as if Klepper had tapped into some sort of comedy vein and struck gold, and not the kind Melania was suggesting for the White House wall. Just when you thought it was safe to scroll through social media, our favorite orange-tinted keyboard warrior decided to make a splash. Trump, always eager to prove he's got the best words, caught wind of Klepper's roast, and boy did he lose his cool. It's like watching a toddler throw a tantrum, but with more spelling errors and less self-awareness. Cue the all-caps rant on Truth Social. You know, that platform that's like Twitter, but with more alternative facts and fewer pesky fact-checkers. Trump started throwing around insults like they were going out of style. He probably thinks he's handing out sick burns, but it's more like he's handing out participation trophies at the Insult Olympics.
Trump has been flying around the country with far-right internet troll Laura Loomer, a 9/11 conspiracy theorist who Trump brought to a 9/11 ceremony yesterday. And if you want an idea of just how extreme Loomer is, Marjorie Taylor Greene is calling her out for being racist. I didn't even know there was a level of racist above Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Here's the kicker, the internet being the wonderful dumpster fire, that it has decided to fight fire with memes, and boy, did they deliver faster than you can say. Cough. The web was flooded with more memes than a cat video convention won popular. Memes showed Trump as a giant orange balloon inflated by Klepper's jokes and ready to pop at any moment. It's like watching a human-shaped Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade float, but with more hot air.
Joe Biden was at an event honoring the first responders on September 11th. And several people at the event were wearing Trump shirts, which frankly is a cool thing about America.
Want my autograph? Hell no. You know my name. Come on. I ain't going that far. Yeah. Getting into a selfie.
Joe Biden not only didn't throw anybody out a window, he approached a man wearing a Trump hat, and the two of them kind of...
Another viral hit. Reimagined Melanie's book cover with the title, How to Marry a Man-Man-Child A. Cautionary tale, talk about a New York Times bestseller in the making. It's the kind of book that would fly off the shelves faster than Trump's too in a windstorm. But here's the real kicker. These memes weren't just circulating in the usual circles. Nope. This time it was a full-on meme-ocalypse. Young adults who usually avoid politics like it's a vegetable on their plate were suddenly crafting witty memes with the enthusiasm of a barista making their first latte art, while older folks were sharing jokes on Facebook with the kind of fervor is usually reserved for photos of their grandkids or conspiracy theories. About 5G Trump's tantrum turned Klepper's roast into a full-blown political barbecue, and suddenly everyone fancied themselves a political analyst armed with memes and a newfound sense of humor. People who couldn't tell a filibuster from a Phil Collins song were suddenly discussing the finer points of presidential decorum. It's like watching a bunch of kindergartners debate quantum physics, but with more gifts and fewer juice boxes. Who would have thought a little gold paint joke could splash color all over the political canvas? Turns out laughter might just be the secret sauce for keeping our democracy spicy. As the experts say, satire isn't just for giggles. It's like a watchdog with a really good sense of humor, keeping the big shots on their toes and getting folks chatting about the important stuff.
Yes, the government is all-powerful, but also not powerful enough, which is why Trump recently called for police to have a little purge to deal with rising crime.
Yeah. It's the first one I'm getting on Cop Purge Day.
Okay.
Litter bugs.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'd be supportive of like cops and vigilantes taking
Right.
up that purge hour.
Yes.
No, purge. You're pedophile? Pedophile
So
purge.
for an hour, the cops can do
1
whatever they
hour,
want.
it's the running of the pedophiles and the litter bugs.
We can't do it too. I'd
Sign
love
up.
to be a part of that.
Sign up.
You're sort of pitching an unconstitutional rum.
So next time you're scrolling through your feed and spot a meme that makes you snort laugh, remember you might be part of a comedy revolution. Who knows that silly gift you just shared could be the butterfly that starts a hurricane of political change, or at the very least it might make old Donnie Diapers throw another Twitter tantrum. Either way, it's a win for democracy, right?
Hit that subscribe button, leave a like on this video. If you stuck around the end, drop a blue heart in this comment, and until next time I will see you soon.